So yeah, it looks like we have winners finals on stream. And yeah, Eddawg making what I could probably call the upset of the tournament thus far, taking out the first seed. See if he can continue his tear on the winners. One set from Grands, even if he does drop into losers. Yeah, honestly, like, Eddawg has been on the rise for a solid minute now. Obviously making his debut on the PR for the summer season, I believe, and also it has a fair amount of pretty good results going into this season, so looking primed to make it on PR again, no doubt. It's interesting because we have a couple Bayos here. Specifically, Lumekos comes to mind. We also have Pokemon, but right now, this is Eddawg's story. We got Eddawg versus Embo Z. See if Embo Z can take home the namesake, his own sponsorship org running this tournament. All right, Eddawg already starting off with a solid 42%. If there is one thing that is definitely going to stand out with Bayo, she tacks on that damage. Even like a bad conversion is going to get you a solid 30%. And if there's one thing Eddawg has, it's some precise punish game. A couple of Bayo's damage up, but that is scary. But that's it. MOZ's probably got a lot of experience going into this matchup. And I'm not sure the same could be said for Eddawg. We don't have very many other duck hunts in the state or in general. So, all right, and both players already sitting at kill percent. See if Eddawg tries to get the edge guard there. Not quite going to get it. Up smashes the can. Both players just throwing out the big smash attacks. Neither of them going to connect though. All right, and we're going to land. Is he going to take the stock? Not quite going to get the conversion into the up air. Oh, gets the witch time. Not going to take a stock off of it, but still. That dash attack, still not going to do it. If there's one thing that Bayo struggles to do, it's killing, but right as I say that, Eddawg going to find the stock with the guns there. Yeah, that's the stock lead. But Embo looking to answer back, see he can seal out this stock here and now, and he does. The can going to take the stock. Honestly, considering the fact Duckham's on the screen right now, this is honestly going pretty quick. And I guess that is the nature of a high damage output character in this matchup. But yeah, this is going to be. I feel like what neutral comes down to is like obviously Bayo's going to win a lot of the up close like scrap situations. And obviously she's going to dish out a lot of damage when she can get an opening, but meanwhile, Duckham's probably going to be trying to throw as many resources as possible to set up to approach and deal his damage. A lot of it is set up from a distance, so he can usually stay at a safe range and just outrange that F smash, going to punish it with an up smash of his own, taking the second stock. And we're going to pull ahead. Eddawg not trailing far behind. If he can just seal out this stock, then still sitting pretty and poised to take this game. All right, again with the witch time, and finds another stock, immediately evening it up. So far, it's been nothing but close matches on stream. All right, again, Eddawg just trying to wait out the can and the gun. Unfortunately, at the gun, I'm not sure if it's shield poke there, but witch time in all of these setups, and honestly, it's kind of interesting because, like, oh my goodness, is he gonna find the stock off of this? All right, not quite, but dealing a lot of damage and has Embo in a bad position. All right, tries to get the forward air off that witch twist, not quite going to find it, but again, trying to find a witch time through all of these moves, gets the clay pigeon back there, and that's going to be game one. Embo on the board. Oh my god. Oh my god. The crowd hating right now. Oh my god. Jesus. I Am I in Washington or am I in Florida? What the heck? This is the most toxic crowd I've heard in a minute. All right, getting into game 2. I don't know if you can hear any of that. But the crowd, like, there's some infighting going on here. But all right, getting into game 2 on Battlefield. Definitely an interesting pick from Eddawg. I guess the platforms do give him way more places to land in Escape 2 against all of Duck Hunt's resources. Because all of Duck Hunt's moves, with the exception of Can, that set up his approaches at mid-range, they all kind of cover a horizontal space. So Eddawg trying to avoid that, but so far, Embo just not caring. He's putting on the damage. He's already pulled ahead to 100%. Honestly, I think this pick is a little bit of a double-edged sword because it, like, on the one hand, you can avoid a lot of that horizontal pressure. Ooh, not going to get frame trapped by the bats within there, but they're going to win the scramble. Again, trying to find that witch time. That witch time is definitely going to find you a lot of stocks if you can land it. And Duck Hunt dash attack killing. I don't think I've seen that move kill. At least not in a while. Alright, gets the clay pigeon, or gets the back throw into the can. I'm sorry, there are so many moves. Alright, Eddawg trying to see if he can find the stock here. Tries to get a back air. Probably untechable at this percent, I imagine. If it wasn't before, it definitely is now. Fourth throw, not quite going to do it. Alright, Eddawg trying to shark the landing, but the can going to get him out of there. And Embo gets caught by the witch time, but is able to shield. Again, gets caught. Goes for the grab. Fourth throw, not quite going to do it. I wonder if anything else could have taken the stock there. Tries to get the dash attack, not quite going to hit the landing. Embo narrowly escaping again, not going to die to any throw. Is that going to do it? Not quite. And Embo Z is living right now. Again, Eddawg just keeps throwing out these witch times, and they have been working out for the most part, but that one lost his stock pretty early. And Embo Z is running away with this game. Again, Battlefield, I think I understand the intent behind Eddawg's pick here, but it's a double-edged sword because if you don't have the lead, like, he just camps underneath these platforms, and can Embo at 231. This guy is alive. And the down smash, is that going to do it? Kill screening, not quite going to. Lying to us a little bit. The can lighten him on fire, but not actually going to explode. Interesting interaction there. All right, gets the back throw. Embo is, despite being, like, most characters could breathe on Duck Hunt and he'd be dead right now, but unfortunately we have Bayo on. Embo Z is playing like he's him right now. He does not care that he's at 240. That should be the stock. Thank God. All right. All right. If Eddawg wants to stay in this, he has to take a stock earlier than 240. The can, I don't even know what happened there. I think he did B reverse can at ledge there, and it bounced off of the ledge and hit Eddawg on the way up after a ledge jump. Yeah, it's hard to tell what's going on, but that's part of what makes Embo so talented. He's just so used to being in these situations. All right, yeah, Beer versus the can. Oh, he hits him with the up air, and that combos into the can right at the end of his ledge invincibility, it looks like. Thanks for the replay, Taizai. All right, getting into game 3. Eddawg opting to go back to small battlefield rather than battlefield. Probably going to work out a little bit better for him, I think. Smaller stage, so he can force a bit more scrap situations. Doesn't have to worry about Embo creating space. But that said, Embo has been doing a really good job of just, like, creating winning situations, really. And that's really what Duck Hunt's all about. Despite that, Embo, Eddawg is just finding these combos and finding the damage. The problem comes down to if he can find the stock first. Like, Bayo with the lead is definitely a lot more potent, and the kills kind of just happen, but when you don't have a stock lead, you have to make those kills happen. But going to find the up tilt in the back here, and Eddawg showing signs of life. He's not out of the set quite yet. All right, Embo trying to shark, trying to even up the stock count as quickly as possible. Oh my goodness. What a feint. He ran up to Eddawg's shield, and most people are expecting like a runoff aerial or like a grab there, but no, he ran up, spot dodge, up smash. That is some crazy awareness. He's probably been in that situations like thousands of times. Alright, gets the clay pigeon in and there. Some solid damage coming out from Embo Z. Eddawg going to answer back with a little bit of his own though. Alright, again, tries to witch time the can, but he's like barely missing the hitboxes here. It's almost like Embo's intentionally whiffing to get the punish on the switch time. Definitely couldn't be what it feels like, but you know, dead even percent right now. Alright, Eddawg going to find the grab there. And excellent bait with the positioning there. Tries to get Embo to get a little bit greedy coming back to the stage and going to witch time for it. Finds the stock and still maintaining the stock lead. Again, going to get another conversion. Even, this is what I'm talking about. Even like a bad conversion from Bayo is going to lead to like a decent amount of percent. Like, that was 20 and he missed the witch twist at the end. Jeez. Oh my goodness. People in the background going crazy right now. Ladder matches are still happening. But anyways, back to the match. I'm sorry. Alright, trying to recover, but oh my goodness, that was untechable. Ken has a lot more knockback than I anticipate a lot of the time. And honestly, it has been finding Embo like a fair amount of stocks. Maybe not this set, but just in general. All right, gets the double ABK into up air, not able to get the back air from that positioning. Eddawg looking poised to take this game. He's just got to find the stock. And Embo still fighting though. He's not just going to give it up quite yet. Hitting the gunman actually gets an extra ABK off of that. That does count as hitting something. All right. Oh my goodness, Eddawg had the right idea. He actually wanted to read that roll in, or just a panic option perhaps. All right, finds even more percent. Can he make something happen off of this? Gets the third hit of forward air off of the double witch twist. And if he can seal out this edge guard, is that going to do it? And Eddawg finds himself on the board. 2-1, we're going to game 4. I will say, every time I've seen Eddawg like down in percent or a stock this game, or just like today in general, he's able to find, like, obviously Bayo just deals that damage, and what it really comes down to is finding the stocks. He just finds them. He's really good at like repeatedly putting you into situations where, like, if he is able to catch you, he's taking the stock. And edge guarding is definitely one of those ways. He was able to capitalize last game, but let's see if Embo can make any adjustments, or if Eddawg can continue this momentum going into game 4. All right, clay pigeon tries to get the second up air, but not going to catch him because of the fade back. Ooh, excellent positioning from Eddawg, just staying on that one side. That's actually like really tight. Alright, just dancing around these moves right now, but the clay pigeon really forcing Eddawg to think about how he wants to land. Oh my goodness, Eddawg is kind of schmoovin right now, using that waveland on the platform. Kind of going tit for tat, despite everything. Eddawg is... honestly, he's still having to make up a deficit. Embo is just playing... He's just able to get out of a lot of these scramble situations. Embo's just been doing a really good job of disengaging and also like knowing when to come in with his resources. And oh my goodness, that can is just going to take the stock. Oh my gosh. Yeah, can is frame 1. That is definitely something that you have to keep in mind when playing against Duck Hunt when he's in disadvantage. He does kind of have that get out of jail free card a lot of the time. All right, gets the witch time. What is he gonna get off this? Oh my goodness. Embo's awareness to start the up air before even getting witch time. That's crazy. And going to find the stock. All right, Eddawg is still in this, but again, hey, you see Embo just dashing back and then running back in. He's just picking his spots so well. All right, just waiting at center stage. Not even throwing anything out. Again, he's just looking. He's looking for a lot of these openings because Eddawg has to be the one to initiate a lot of the time, and that's just what Embo is waiting for. Gets the witch time on the F smash though, and going to find another stock. And Eddawg is up this game, trying to find a little bit more damage and run away with this lead. He's really trying to make this stock count. But again, Embo just maneuvering his way in. Wanted to get hit by that up he had a shield though, taking 30%. And Eddawg continuing to deal this damage, already has him at 94. Oh my goodness. Has him off stage and oh my gosh, he just harassed him until he was dead. We're going to game 5. What felt like a commanding start from Embo Z is just suddenly looking even, but both of these players are in winners finals for a reason. So, alright, let's hop into game 5. Alright, going back to PS2. That's alright, Bayo's going to have a lot of space to work with, but so is Duck Hunt. I think Bayo's going to have a lot of space to maneuver around a lot of Duck Hunt's projectiles, which I think will be really important, but at the same time, it gives a lot of Embo, or a lot of space for Embo to disengage. Did he just get a footstool dare just out of nowhere? Off the cuff? He has those? Alright, hopping off over the gunman, and again, you can see both players utilizing the extra space on PS2. Yeah, another thing I have yet to point out is and I'm not sure how this works. I'm assuming it's either like a smash input or light input for which gunman timing you do. I know Embo Z has been doing a really good job of mixing that up if that is intentional, which I assume it is. Looks like Eddawg so far, he's kind of running away with it. He's utilizing the space to great effect. Again, gets another witch time, going to find that F smash. And look, sitting comfortable with this lead right now, only at 50. Oh my goodness, I'm not sure if that was SDI or weird positioning, but Embo Z going to just get out of that witch twist immediately. Again, just able to get these clay pigeons out or cans. Just the right time to interrupt Eddawg, but that said, Eddawg looking like an unstoppable force right now. Let's see. Oh, tries to get the 2-frame with the dare there. Not going to hit, but he's been nailing these witch times. He's sticking to his guns. And honestly, that is how you're going to have to find a lot of your openings in this matchup. Oh, trying to scoop him with that up smash there. Runs underneath and barely getting there in time before getting hit by that down air. But Eddawg continuing to attack on his percent. Alright, forward here's the can. Just trying to get in there. Now he's just kind of like putting on the pressure. He wants to cement this lead. He's maneuvering so well around everything. Again, finds another witch time. Going to find that up smash. Pulling ahead in this game 5. Embo's definitely he's gonna find his stock without taking too much more damage. Ooh, tries to get the forward throw into the can there. Not quite going to connect, but gets the can detonation into the forward air. Not going to find the stock, but excellent wave from Embo there. He's very aware of the witch time, so he's trying to bait it out a little bit more. That has definitely been getting Eddawg, or finding Eddawg a lot of his stocks, so if he can put a stop to that right now, that might be what makes or breaks game 5 for him. All right, again, giving him a lot more space. He's trying to set up his approaches a little bit more, set up his pressure with these can positioning. Yeah, you can see Embo playing a little bit more passive, kind of just trying to use positioning, not throwing out too many moves, but every single time Eddawg gets a hit, that's just like an automatic 30 to 40%. And oh my gosh, initiates the roll out of that Witch Time. Alright, again, trying to get away. If you're a little bit too close to Bayo when she parries one of your moves, is that going to be it? And that forward smash going to do it. Who's on the winner's side grands? Dang, definitely not quite who we expected to see in winner's side grands. Eddawg making a run today. Embassy is going to be waiting in losers finals for the next match. I'm not actually sure. I know JDV has to play somebody. I'm not sure who he's waiting to play. Did losers semis already happen? Okay. Oh, okay. We have Ryan JDV next for semis, looks like. Oh my gosh, what a call out on the landing there. Eddawg just saw that he was leaning on the clay pigeon and he just sent it with that up smash.